Good afternoon, everybody. It is not evening. A surprise, I'm sure. We missed our game this week, so we are playing on Sunday. And I am Gordon from Grinning Gargoyle, and I am joined, as usual, by the tiefling coffee lock, Xerxes, played by Alan, sticking out his tongue at us for some reason. I am joined by Mickey, playing Katerina, the Tabaxi Bard. I have Richard, playing Carcarius, the... I've forgotten the name. Ozimar, cleric of Procan, there we go. And I have Peter playing the dwarf monk of what kind of a monk are you? Some shit like that. And I have Neville playing. Who are you today? Siegfried.
No, I'm me. Look at my name.
Oh yes, you went back to being Beirut, the Furbolg thing.
Protector. Furbolg Protector. Le Chef Bob.
Thing 1 and Thing 2. So, when last we saw our heroes, they had descended into the Underdark beneath the lost city of Elysstrean. And in exploring the city, they had defeated some nasty monsters coming out of a portal, sought shelter in the city above the waterfall, and then continued on their journey. Entering one of the other city caverns, they came across an unusual sight. A whole troop of very hairy, almost cat-like figures, definitely humanoid, being led by 2 dark elves. One clearly wearing the robes of a mage, and the other a heavily armed male warrior. Armed and armored, should I say. You caught their attention, sort of introduced yourselves, and they introduced themselves as Zarna and her brother, whose name I have just completely blanked on for some bizarre reason. Hello? Why is this not working? Sorry, my thing is not scrolling. Oh, Ventral. And yeah, she had offered to trade with you, since it is fairly peaceful and quiet in this part of the city. And her minions were starting to toss out some goods. Well, not toss out, but lay them neatly. And she says to you, while this is all happening, I can't remember if I asked it last week, but I'm going to repeat it just for in case. How did you find your way down into the Underrealms?
Shogunat.
I don't remember.
We went to a nice elven city of whatever, and we met up with a dude named whatever, and he let us in through the basement
Erevan.
of whatever the tower's name was, and that's how we are here. Yes, I know Erevan, and I've got his ring too.
She says, interesting. I'm not familiar with this entity, but you say you came from a tower?
Well, from the old elven city.
Above ground.
Above ground, yes. Which had a entryway into the underground, or the underdark, but it is excessively warded, and like after he let us through, he re-sealed the entrance.
So the way you came down is blocked to you?
Pretty much, yeah.
That is a pity. I would have liked to explore up there. There aren't any other entrances.
I'm pretty sure we'll find a way.
Well,
we have an uncanny knack of finding
things we shouldn't.
Yeah.
She says, well, if you ever do, and we do somehow find each other again, I would be most interested in hearing about it. Do you perhaps have some sort of reason for being down here? I know you mentioned something about an entity you were searching for.
Yes, we are searching for an entity that we don't know what it looks like. We
Wow,
don't
you
know
see
where
the
it
wind
is.
behind me? It is freaking cold. Yes, sorry. Let's talk about a cold shiver up your spine. Yeah, go. A cold wind blows through the empty, desolate city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, this entity, what do you know of it? Perhaps I can point you in the right direction.
I
I
remember.
will look at my colleagues and say, a little help. I do not remember the exact nature of the entity we're looking for.
It looked like a Death Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Flaming horse.
Flaming eyes, flaming horse. He looks like he's being cursed, essentially.
You hear from the side, the brother says something that translates very easily into some sort of swear. But not in a language any of you guys know. And she looks very sharply between you and her brother and says, I may know of this creature. But we'll discuss that after you have a look at my wares.
I walk straight up to the flame tongue maul lying on the floor.
You like to think that there's a flame tongue mall. No. So, let me give you a brief overview of what you see lying ahead in front of you. You can see that they're packing out several like little boxes and things. She flips open a couple of lids and you see all kinds of gems in these boxes. There is another one that it's actually strange. It's sort of like taken out of one backpack, but it is actually in fact another, like it looks like a little backpack as well. You also see a mace. I'm going to give you a description of the mace. It's flanged and it's made out of dark black metal, fixed to brass and copper, to a handle of brass and copper. Otherwise, it looks quite plain. It's just unusual looking in that sense. You also see she has a couple of boxes containing a few potions. She also has another box that has a whole bunch of scrolls in it. She also has another box that has, it's more like basically a little ring box. And she opens this and she says, oh, this is a favorite of mine. It's going to cost you dearly to get this. And she snaps it shut. But before she snaps it shut, you see this solid brass ring, and you see that there's a large piece of like amber that's being cut into the shape of a hand on that ring. What else does she have? Oh, they take these like basically like these cloth or like tarp things off of two shields as well. And she says both of these have been enchanted by the finest drow-backed blacksmiths, and effectively they are a +2 and a +3 shield.
Oh wow!
Then she takes out something and she looks specifically at you, Xerxes, as she shows this, and she holds up this long, slender white box, and she says, I take it you are a magic user.
Very astute.
She says, have a look at this. And she opens up the box and you see this truly splendid wand made from very rare looking wood with intricate carvings along its length and with a diamond embedded at its tip.
Do I know, or does she know what this thing does?
She says, this is a wand of the war mage. In brackets, +3.
Interesting.
I feel like he's telling us all of this. He's yet to tell us the prices.
Yes, very much so. And he hasn't explained
Oh,
more
she.
on the ring.
Apologies, she.
Well, you haven't asked her about the ring, have you?
I would like to ask her about the ring. What is the ring's providence?
It's a ring of telekinesis.
Oh, I thought so.
I don't see a wand of the war mage.
Ooh.
That looks cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Can I have a link to this Wand of the War Mage, or am I not allowed to know what it does?
I can tell you what it does. So the wand can be used as an arcane focus, but this thing also has an additional thing. That's actually weird. Why is it not saying it? There it is. You gain a bonus to spell attack rolls determined by the wand's rarity. So in other words, for this you get a +3 to all of your attack rolls. And in addition, you ignore half cover when making spell attacks. It's fucking potent.
I just have to have it on my person.
This thing you need to be holding to use.
But it doesn't need attunement though, does it?
No. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let the negotiations begin.
How much for this beautiful wand of yours?
I'd like to see something in the region of 30,000 gold pieces.
Oh, that's nice.
But I'm open to trade.
I've got 5,000 gold pieces. And
There's a little
lots
bit of
of
discrepancy between that starting point and mine.
I know.
Don't you have anything to trade? Gems? Magic items?
Not 25,000 gold's worth, but yes.
I painted gold war mask.
I've got this interest in brass orb.
That little
Ren.
knack?
Well, look at these ruins. I'm sure it's magical.
She says...
Our deities just haven't given us a reason for it, that's all. Even though I kept asking.
Hello. Your deity has not forgotten. Your deity has just ignored it because it's not relevant at the moment.
Relevant now!
She says, may I see it?
Of course.
And she takes it from you and she waves a hand over it and she whispers a soft spell. And for the briefest moment, it does seem to glow. And then it's utterly inert. And she says, oh, it did have some sort of dwemer on it. But it would appear that my spell dispelled it. It's nothing but a ball of bones.
Cool. Well, I'll save it for a necessary time.
I'll say, okay, trade, you say. I've got a ceremonial electrum dagger, a cloak of protection, do we need this wizard spellbook? 16th level wizard spellbook.
She says, a spellbook.
What is the spells in it?
Lots, my dude. Very much lots.
Okay.
What level?
Are there any ritual spells up to level 4?
Fuck, dude. I have to open each one. One action, concentration up to a minute. Okay, I'll read them to you. So, summon elemental, summon construct, blight, Otaluke's resilient sphere, protection from energy, summon dead, mouse minute meteors, flame arrows, Maximilian's earthen grasp, gust of wind, dragon's breath, Malf's acid arrow, fog cloud, unseen servant, disguise self, protection from good and evil, comprehend languages, fog cloud, chromatic orb, shape water, minor illusion, chill touch, rail frost, mage hand.
There's a couple of rituals in there, but I don't think there are any rituals in there that I don't have yet.
I also don't think so.
I'm willing to buy that cloak of protection for more than she's willing to give to you.
Okay.
She's going to give you
have you got 30,000 gold in you? Because I feel like that's all Xerxes is going to take for it.
for the cloak of protection.
It's 500 gold.
They have to give Xerxes some credit. He's not that much of a Scrooge.
So yeah, this
I'll give you
16th level spellbook.
Yeah,
that's got to be worth a lot.
Yeah, that is.
She takes the book from you. She doesn't open it, however. But she closes her eyes for a moment, and you get the sense that she is basically trying to get a sense for the power contained in the book. And she says, you may choose 2 items for this book. If you're willing to sell this to me or trade this to me.
Deal.
I'll give
Okay.
you the wand and something.
So the wand. Does anybody else? There's nothing else there that I think. What is that mace? Tell me about this mace.
Ah, this mace. My brother is quite envious of anybody who holds this mace. This is a mace of smiting. Oh, it has a picture. 'Tis strange looking. It looks like this.
Can I pick it up? Do I know what it does?
So the Mace of Smiting is a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with this magic weapon. The bonus increases to +3 when you use the mace to attack a construct. When you roll a 20 on an attack roll made with this weapon, the target takes an extra 2d6 bludgeoning damage or 4d6 damage, bludgeoning damage if it's a construct. If the construct has 25 hit points or fewer after taking this damage, it is destroyed.
And is it attunement?
It is not.
Okay. I don't think there is anything that you listed that I actually wanted. So if anybody wants, like, I see Carcarius wants a shield.
I'm curious about the shields. Are they just AC bonus, or do they have some other benefits to them?
Just AC bonus, a +2 and a +3.
What's my arrow catching?
Because technically this book is a party item, so I'm happy to share it with someone.
I don't know, do I want a +2 arrow catching shield, or do I want a +3 shield?
+2 arrow catching sounds
+2
better.
arrow catching sounds much better to me.
Yeah. But no one stands near me, so it doesn't help. You have to be in 5 feet of me for me to use it. I've never been able to, because everyone runs away.
We don't.
These gems, what gems are
You
they?
just generally don't want to move forward because you've got disadvantage on your stealth.
So the gems that she has a piece of amber, she has a black pearl, she has 2 blue sapphires, she has a piece of coral, she has an emerald, she has a piece of jet, a piece of peridot, she has some sardonyx, she has spinels, she has 2 tiger's eyes, and she has a yellow sapphire.
Okay. So no massive diamonds.
No massive diamonds, alas.
Okay.
The only diamond is on the top of that magic wand. And it's kind of fixed on top of that magic wand.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, you guys take your pick amongst yourselves, whatever you want.
I mean, Ring of Telekinesis could be fun.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that ring. How much does she want for the ring?
Oh, she says that is a
Well, Alan's still got another option, so...
Yeah, she says she really wants that spell book, though.
Yeah, but I really want that ring of telekinesis.
You know, you
Loop it in with...
out with a bloody spell book, offering a spell book to a wizard. I'm just saying.
Yeah, lucky.
She would sell her brother for a spell book.
Yeah, I guess spellbooks aren't common in the Underdark.
Not surface lander spell books, that's for sure.
Shit.
How tough is he? Maybe we can take
guys,
it.
bear in mind, we may be creating a villain.
That's fine.
Oh well.
That's
Well,
fine.
or a great friend.
He is.
Yeah.
A friend for
A
us.
great ally.
So, what did you
I'm
want
gonna
to
say, lady, I like you. I think we could make really great allies in the future or going forward as a result of our trades. I am willing to trade the spellbook for that wand, and my companions will decide on the next item.
Sounds acceptable to me. Trade between the lower cities and the realms above is always slow and arduous. There aren't many entrances to the Underdark from the surface, but I'm sure we can find something. Where do you originally hail from?
Fuck, where do I hail from? Laz's empire, Ayu's empire in the north.
She says, oh, well, that's a little bit too far away. That would be falling under somebody else's jurisdiction. Is something closer to where we are currently?
No, we hold up in Saltmarsh quite often.
We're traveling adventurers.
Oh yes, I've been to this quaint little fishing village once or twice. They actually remarkably open to trade there.
It happens.
I believe you call them pirates.
Did you buy pirates or did you buy from
I bought
pirates?
from pirates. They call themselves pirates.
Yeah, the pirates aren't enjoyed by most people there, but they generally...
They seem to like trading.
Oh, they do, because they don't pay for the stuff they trade. They acquire
That would
it.
explain why they could give me so many gems.
Yes, that would explain it. Yeah.
You must excuse me, I am unfamiliar with many of your surface's idiosyncrasies.
Yeah, that's all good.
What precisely is a pirate? I thought it was just a strange word for trader.
Do you know what, like, I assume you know what a thief is? Or if you have a word for a thief?
Yes, dead.
They're thieves that work upon the sea instead of in cities.
Ah, so sea bandits.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, this makes more sense to me. I will have to be more careful in future with my dealings with them.
Yeah, especially they generally can't be trusted, so watch your pockets when you are trading with them.
I will definitely do so. Thank you very much for that. What are you perceiving?
Oh, sorry, just button smashed wrong button.
I did not call for a roll. What is this perception? And it was a good one too.
He's just wasted a good roll. That's all.
The dwarf like casually looks to the side and sees.
Sees the stash of goods.
What does she have in the lines of jewelry, rings and amulets and that? She only got the ring of telekinesis.
Correct. She says,
What potion?
I've made a couple of trades before now. I used to have a couple of interesting amulets and things, all magical in nature, but my people crave objects from the surface.
But what does it do? What does the ring of telekinesis do?
Yeah, well, I definitely want that ring of telekinesis. Tell me, can you see the spell book that's in my inventory? The Alchemist's book. Would you be interested in that?
The Alchemist's book?
Yeah, Alchemist's spell book.
Let me have a look. The ring of telekinesis.
I'll show it to
while
her.
wearing this ring, you can cast the telekinesis spell, but you can target only objects that aren't being worn or carried.
How much is it?
No, it's part of your trade.
That one she might require an additional trade, because that one's also worth about 30,000 gold. One of the lesser items she would give you, but not that.
Well, would you be interested in giving me the telekinesis one for the spell book plus the balance of Xerxes? Sorry, my inventory.
Oh no. She says this is quite a puny spell book.
It's a 16th level spell book.
No, the Alchemist.
No, not yours. Beirut's one.
Beirut's basically given her a level 1 wizard's starting spell book.
For your kids.
She says,
well, somebody else might be interested in it on your travels.
I'll give you 100 gold pieces for it.
Okay. Well, how many more gold would you require for me to get hold of that ring?
At least 25,000. Or something of commensurate value.
While he's debating his values, what potions are available?
There are 4 potions of healing, 1 potion of gaseous form, 1 potion of diminution, 3 potions of climbing.
Peter, while we're doing this, do you want to subtract 500 gold, and I'll give you the cloak of protection?
I already subtracted the 500 gold.
Okay, cool.
You just drop it in the inventory and then the party inventory, and then he can grab it from there. She also says, in terms of the scrolls, we have a scroll of Bane, a scroll of Dancing Light, Detect Magic, Featherfall, Gias, Identify, Longstrider, Protection from Evil and Good, Silent Image, and Thunderous Smite.
No scroll I'm interested in either. Damn it.
So, she says, are you sure you don't need this magical haversack?
Oh, actually.
What does it? What does it do?
What is that?
The magical haversack is, it looks like this. Hewitt's handy haversack. Basically, it's like a little bag of holding. The backpack has a central pouch and 2 side pouches, each of which is an extra dimensional space. Each side pouch can hold up to 20 pounds of material, not exceeding a volume of 2 cubic feet. The large central pouch can hold up to 8 cubic feet or 80 pounds of material. The backpack always weighs 5 pounds regardless of its contents.
That's nice.
Nice.
Well, I'll buy it if.
That one's about 3,500 gold.
I'm going to ask her, does she
Actually,
perhaps
the
know
dog.
the spell Phantasmal Steed?
No. What's a steed?
It's like a horse. Something you ride.
What's a horse? Something you ride. Oh no, you have lizards for that.
A mount.
Oh, I want a lizard mount.
She says,
Wait, how big are your lizards?
Very big. They can carry 2 to 3 drow comfortably.
Okay, guys, while we're down here, should we get a lizard?
You
Yeah.
need to have a special salad. Try that again. Salad.
How much for the salad?
The saddle you require is so that you can actually cinch yourself in, because these things have a enjoyment of running upside down on ceilings.
Woohoo!
So
That's
it's
cool.
to prevent you from falling out of the seat.
Sounds fun.
So,
Very fun.
I do not have any lizards with me, however. That's why I've got all of these beasts.
Don't we have tiny goats to get? Tiny giant goats?
That guy died, I'm sure.
No.
You don't know. So, what are you doing?
Just want to see. A mace is not a simple weapon, eh? Oh, wait.
I think it's simple.
Isn't it martial?
No,
No, it's simple.
It's a simple weapon.
simple.
Ah, fuck this trident. I want a mace.
Well, the mace is also 3.5 grand.
Will she take a trident of fish command for the mace?
How much is the trident of fish command worth again?
I have no idea.
500 gold pieces or something. Trying to get it open, get your character sheet open. Maybe.
Probably somewhere around there.
Trident. What do you have it saved under?
Literally trident of fish command. It's at the top of my sheet.
Oh, under attuned items. Yeah, 500 gold.
Okay. So, what else do I have to trade? I mean, I can't afford it, but
We have a golden idol in our party.
Would she be interested in Bodak cloak strips?
Bodak? Where are those?
In my inventory. Just about 5th from the top. I've got 12 of them.
yeah, hell. Wait,
Thing is, I don't
So-
know what those things are worth.
So the trident and 2,000 gold for the mace?
No, you'll need to offer me something more than that. That's only gets you to 2,500.
I'm bartering here.
Make a charisma roll. Make a persuasion roll, should I say?
God damn it. I bounced off a 20 and an 18.
A 6 will not do it.
I could have helped you.
A 6 will not do it, alas. So, what do you do?
Just trying to see if we've got anything else of interest.
I wouldn't mind buying their Haversack.
Fuck it. Fine. 3,000 gold in the trident.
3,000
Trident's-
trident.
This trident's gotten into more trouble than what it's worth. Fuck sharks.
That is true, eh? That trident has really not been your friend.
Yeah, I've taken the cash off.
Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep that aside so I can give it to what's your name? You want the mace that identifies it, and I'm going to drop it directly into your inventory. That is the Mace of Smiting. Peter, let's see where you, Carolus.
Ooh, even better.
So yeah, have you
Doesn't-
deducted your gold?
I have.
How much? Yeah, how
It
much
does-
is that?
The sack is
3.5.
also 3.5.
I like this mace. It doesn't need attunement.
Can I ask her, would you be interested in this vicious quarterstaff? And then I'll split the gold between the party so that they aren't poor.
You're the ones that are poor.
Yeah, Mickey's flush. Eh? The vicious-
Just emotionally.
Give me your finest gemstone.
I can't actually think how much. I think that is a rare thing.
Yeah,
Just quarterstaff. So that should be worth a fair amount.
like 2.5.
I'll offer you 3,500 gold for that. So
Yeah. So I'll delete it and you can just share that between the party.
is there anything else you want to try, like that golden ceremonial mask? And
I wear that mask. Painted gold war mask. This Electrum dagger, but I would sell that for myself though.
I've added
Checking
the
up.
the wand of the war mage to your inventory, Alan.
Cool. I'm going to delete the spellbook as well.
There we go.
So I need to add 3,500 to be split.
Oh yeah,
into
and
the party.
are there any diamonds in her gems?
No.
Damn.
No diamonds. It doesn't want to allow me to click on inventory for some weird reason.
Man.
Boom. So, are you still interested in this ring?
I am still interested in this ring. I just don't have anything to trade that much for the ring. So
Oh, that is a pity. That is a pity.
What about this tiny dragon?
No!
I'm joking, Bims. We will never do that.
Bimps, you may light him on fire with my permission.
Okay. There is.
I mean, the only thing that gets close to that value, but actually over that value, I will never ever let go of.
Well, you've got 1,500 worth of. There's that silver-plated steel longsword and small gold idol. The eyes of minute seeing. So that's like 2,000 gold. If you wanted to sell.
Yeah, that's very far from 25 grand now, is it?
Mm-hmm. Well, you can always try and negotiate with her.
Okay, well, let me try and negotiate with her. Anybody helping me?
Yeah.
What do you need?
I'll guide you.
I need advantage, and I can give myself guidance. Thank you. I'll
Dear
just slap
Player,
your face.
please help Beirut deal good.
Well,
Unless I can get double guidance.
This will help us all.
I mean, I can do the persuasion if you want.
What is mine? My persuasion is +5, so if I could just get
I
advantage
could
on it.
persuade her.
I got a +8.
Oh, have you got a +8? So okay, yeah, then I am proficient. Okay, yes,
Just
I
for
am
curiosity's
proficient in it,
sake,
so I
what
can give
is
you
your
advantage.
persuasion, Mickey?
+10.
Okay, Mickey's doing it.
Okay, we will give Mickey advantage.
Yeah, Mickey, you've got advantage.
I'll look to you guys. What do I say?
We are giving you this beautiful spell book and a lot of crate items that you can sell for great worth. How about giving us a allied rate?
Do you want to sell this spell book?
So the big blue furry one is really interested in that ring.
Oh, ring. You want a discount on the ring.
Yes, I want a very big discount on the ring.
So you need to roll a very big charisma roll.
With
With advantage.
With advantage.
So
And
persuasion.
guidance.
And guidance, yeah. Well, if Richard and I both give her guidance, does she get 2 d4s additional?
Persuasion.
It's 2 different deities, so technically
Yeah.
you should stack.
Is that a D4?
D4.
Five.
And if you wanted to, you could roll with advantage if you wanted to use your DM inspiration.
Well,
You already got
I
it.
think
yeah,
it
we got it
was.
for 28.
You don't know what the DC is.
Yeah, but she did roll. She did roll with advantage.
Oh, did she? Oh, yes,
Double
of course,
two.
yeah. I forgot about that, sorry. Okay, so
I'll be
with the
back in a-
28, that was a pretty fucking good roll.
Okay.
She says, I do like the spells in this spell book a lot. 10,000. And the ring is yours.
10,000. So how much was all that stuff that you found in the party sheet?
2 grand.
I've got 4 on me. I'll happily just depart with my 4 grand. So that's 6. Actually, how many? No, wait a minute. I've got...
I need to convert some.
I've got 5 grand.
Okay. So you got 7 grand.
Yeah.
And?
Got 7 grand. I will turn to Mickey.
bank.
I will turn to Kat and I'll say, Kat, please, could I borrow 3 grand?
Oh, please, Mommy. I want it so bad.
What do I get?
Well, you always a scarf.
All of the
Carry
piggyback.
you everywhere when you're drunk.
But this is by choice. Then I'm not asking for something in return.
Well, all
It's
the
probably
spoils of war from this point onwards, my share goes to you. How's that sound?
Until your debt is repaid. No, I'm kidding.
Until my debt is repaid plus
I'm
500
kidding.
gold.
Let's chalk it up to a favor then. You owe me a favor.
100%. No problem.
Cool. There. I'll give you.
Okay,
You're
so
3.
we're selling the eyes of minute seeing. We're selling the small iron and the silver plated sword, and Mickey, you are deducting the remaining 3,000.
I did it. Yes.
Cool.
How much for this warhorse?
What warhorse?
I've got a warhorse in my inventory.
You have a warhorse with you right here.
But
It's like, how much for this warhorse?
There you go.
just pulls it out your pocket.
Yeah.
Your
One
finest
one
gemstones.
slightly used, mostly dead warhorse.
Ah,
We-
and it
others
comes with
don't.
a saddle.
Oh,
So,
Don't you still have that jackal dude?
Yeah, he just follows us around now.
go
You
get
still
your
have
ring.
him?
Yeah, I took the collar off of him and I asked what does he want to do and he didn't do anything. So
I think that might have just been DM error.
because yeah, you just said he didn't do anything. Like he didn't run, he didn't whatever. So
Oh yes, he didn't. No, that's correct. That is correct. So I'm adding this ring to Beirut.
Yes. Oh. What were the precious stones she had?
Lots. What do you want?
The one that makes the prettiest of rings.
Blue sapphire, emerald, yellow sapphire.
I'm just
black
looking
pearl.
up. Sorry, just one thing I want to clear up here. I got a bag of tricks. If I remember correctly, I gave that bag of tricks because it was
It was Erevan's.
Erevan's, and I did give it to him, so
Yeah,
I can remove it
should
from
have
here.
been removed, yeah.
Okay.
You should only have Erevan's ring of animal friendship left.
Correct.
Can I ask, are there any bestiaries among her wares?
A red stone.
A red stone.
Yeah, no, a color red.
So sapphire.
Yes. Does she have sapphire?
Oh, sapphire's blue.
She's got the blue and
It's
yellow
ruby.
sapphires. You're looking for a ruby. She does not have a ruby.
Does she not have any color of red?
Oh,
Tiger's
you do
eye.
get
What are
pink
spinels?
sapphires.
Yeah,
Suppose-
spinels are red brown, or deep green. We could say these are red in color.
Purple.
The spinels.
Sure.
No, I'm just saying you do get red sapphires.
She's got two of them. They are 100 gold each. I can add it to your inventory.
Yes. Oh, you do get red ones. Okay. Yes, I will buy those.
I actually have no idea how that gemstone looks.
I just googled it. It's nice.
Okay.
There we go.
Hello? What happened there? Did it add
I
one?
did. It added both.
Oh, okay. And it kept it here. Interesting. Cool. So, anything else?
I'll whip out this beautiful ceremonial electrum dagger with a black pearl in the pommel and say, what about this very expensive dagger?
She takes it from you and she has a look at it. I'm trying to find it in your inventory. There it is. 750 gold pieces.
But this is in pristine condition. And I'll make it like smell like new.
It smells like new.
Well,
It's got that new car smell.
New dagger smell.
New dagger smell. Make a persuasion check for me. You specifically. She says, "I'll give you 900 for it." Just because
Deal,
it's
mate.
pretty.
You got a deal.
Okay. Is that going directly to you?
Yes.
Just gotta make sure. So, any potions, scrolls, shields?
How many potions of healing do I have left?
I think I am good. I just need a effect, please, for the +3 and the ignore half cover.
Let's have a look. Where's this under now? That is a bloody good question.
Does she
sorry,
have
this one.
rations?
Does she have rations?
Hmm.
Why do you want rations? There's like 19 rations in the party inventory.
Why is there 19 rations in the party inventory?
Because
Because we've all got our own rations plus that.
and you
Ah.
and you butchered the
Yeah, we butcher things along the
eight-legged
way.
crocodile
This is
lightning
us.
lizard thing. That's
Yeah.
whose name I can, for some other reason, just not grasp at the moment.
What was it?
Well,
I want to say basilisk, and I know damn well it's a behir. There we go. The behir.
is that thing edible?
If you
Well,
cook
once
it well,
Once you cook it,
Well, 'cause
or
You know,
spice
Yes.
the meat.
it's probably electrifying taste.
I need Xerxes' sheets.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner and attune to my ring.
Alright, Ellen, it is in.
Thank you.
So, are you guys gonna sit and camp here with these guys for a while? Or?
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet. Maybe we can get some info on which routes are best to take and which are best to avoid.
So she says, well, I think we should try find some shelter in one of these abandoned buildings. She says something to her brother, and he nods and takes two of the large creatures and heads off deeper towards the buildings. Maybe about 20 minutes later, he comes back by himself, and he says, I've got them cleaning out a place for us. It looks like it will be secure. One entrance, very small windows. We should all comfortably fit inside, except for the Greyhawks. They can sleep outside and guard us. And that?
Just checking. That's these are casts. It's +3 to attack.
Two
Okay,
attack
cool.
rolls, so like
Yeah, yeah.
firebolt, things like that. Not two saving throw spells. Yeah, and they lead you towards this place. You can see the Greyhawks have like dusted it out as much as they could with their furry hands and arms in that short amount of time. It's still pretty dismal looking, but she conjures a few fairy lights to light up the place a bit, and you see that she also starts inscribing a circle at the door.
Yeah, I will also put an alarm at the damn door.
Oh, she's not casting alarm.
I know, but I'm going to put an alarm at the door.
And for a brief moment, when she finishes her spell, the entire room, the building that you're in, glows briefly. And she says, this should make it more difficult for us to be detected as well. So we should be able to rest safely here. She says, do you perhaps have a map with you? I assume you came down here with some sort of...
A map would be great.
There is a... Wait, I have a map somewhere. I saw a map somewhere.
Erevan gave you a map.
Yeah, we have
okay.
a map.
Yeah, it's in the party sheet.
Out of date.
It's a little bit out of date. So she's going to do you guys a solid, since you are now her new trade partners. She's going to sit down with your navigator over there in his huddling and go through the map. And it takes the better part of an hour. This map that you got from Erevan is very outdated, she tells you. But she says the place that you're looking for, she feels, is a place called the Spirefall Cavern. The reason why, that's her people's name for it. The reason why it's called that is because after some other calamity many centuries ago, most of the stalactites and stalagmites in this cavern collapsed. So the floor is covered in rubble, basically. She says, but there is one column that rises in the center of this cavern from the floor to the ceiling, and it's basically being carved out into the shape of a very elegant tower. And her people have stories about this place, but not even the bravest drow warriors have ever tried to go into this place.
So
Because
be going.
Well, she
Because
says, she says the story goes that during the time of Elysstrean, when Elysstrean was at its peak, one of its princes was exiled from the kingdom for doing some unspeakable evil. And in his exile, he was cursed to wander down here, and her people's legend seemed to indicate that he is found in this Spirefall Cavern, though nobody has gone in there to actually verify it. This place, she says, it's soaked in evil.
Whereabouts on this map can you point out where we may find fire elementals?
Fire elementals well, every once in a while, one of them will pop up. Mostly we find earth elementals down here. You'll find Zorns on occasion as well. But fire elementals by themselves are not as frequent as you would imagine. If you're lucky enough to sometimes find a really deep route that leads you near to a seam of magma, you might find them there. But
What is a Zorn?
a Zorn? You don't know what a Zorn is?
No, not yet.
A
If you had a
Zorn is
bestiary, then I could learn of them.
Remember, we also, as much as you know about our surface world, we know very little about this world of yours.
Then I'm doubly glad to have met you and made friends of you. A Zorn is an interesting creature. It loves gemstones. It's actually one of the main reasons we try to avoid them as much as possible, because they tend to, well, not exactly thieves. They are naturally inhabitants of the plane of Earth, the elemental plane of Earth. They basically have 3 arms and 3 legs with a large central eye and a huge mouth. They're generally harmless, but they love eating gems and precious metals.
Do they digest them in their like stomach acids, or if we were to slaughter them, would we pull gems out of their stomachs?
That is a good question. No, I do not. I believe they consume them completely. You might be lucky if they've eaten recently that you might find something in their gut.
Gem dust.
And she conjures a little bit of an illusion for you to show you what they look like. She says, be wary. If they're hungry, they will attack you for whatever you have in your coin pouches. They look like that.
Oh, wow.
You just
Okay.
freeze one. Make it a statue.
Do they make
So-
good pets?
That's if a Sarlacc grew arms and could walk.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Pretty much. Yep. That would be a pretty good description of it. She says, being an elemental, you would need to bind it in some way, but I don't know if it would make a great pet. But they are natural burrowers, so they are definitely useful servants if you can make them servants. And of course, if you have the requisite amount of gems and precious metals that they need to eat to survive.
I feel like they'd be an expensive pet.
Yes. Very. Or an exquisite gift for an enemy. But she basically spends that hour with you, Xerxes, correcting your map. She crosses out a whole bunch of passages, including a couple that you have already passed. And she says these are no longer safe. Some of them have collapsed in, some of them have been infested with all manner of creatures, from troglodytes to lowly bloody goblins, and to a couple of places that there are more dangerous things lurking about.
You may be the right person to ask about this. We came across a distinct purple portal that had some unsavory characters coming out of it. Do you know anything of those?
She listens to what I assume will be your description of all the creatures and the portal.
Yeah.
And she says, I know of this portal. I have attempted to close it before. When we have been traveling through that part of the city, scavenging and looking for any archaeological interests.
Ooh, archaeology. I'm a fellow archaeologist myself.
You are?
I am.
Then we have even more in common. No wonder you are so good with maps.
You're such a great human being. I'm glad I met you.
I'm
Such a great
an
drow.
But she
Such a
says,
great drow human being.
She'll talk your ear off for the next hour just on all the cool shit that she's found and her suspicions on what happened in this city, etc. But she points out that that portal links to the Shadowfell. That's as much as she's been able to garner, and it seems to be fairly stable for some reason. But she hasn't learned who created it or why it is still active.
And I think we now have got the means to actually seal up that portal. You know that?
How so?
Because remember we had the rock idea?
Mm-hmm.
Now I have a ring that can move 1,000-pound rock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, we can do that if we come back this way.
So now we have a more solidified plan to clear up that portal issue.
That is certainly an option. Just drop a whole house on top of it or something.
No, well, just need to find a big enough rock because we weren't able to move a big enough rock before. Now we can.
I'm picturing a Wicked Witch of the West scenario.
Yeah,
to see some feet as you drop the house. As long as their boots are flying, that's fine.
She says, another key aspect of that legend is that this prince was exiled with his brides to this place to wallow in their grief and despair. So he's not alone.
Can I just ask, in this hour of chatting, any mention of the potential magma extrusions around any of these points on the map?
She says you would need to go very deep. One of the paths that's actually sort of on the route towards the Spirefall Caverns. There is a gorge that is covered by a bridge, but she warns you it is extremely hazardous. To get to the cavern, you need to cross this bridge. She doesn't know if there's another way into the cavern. This is the way she knows. But basically, it's one of these stalagmites that has fallen over this underground gorge kind of a thing. And it is a damn near bottomless pit, but it does glow red. So she assumes that there's some magma flowing down there, but it's at least 300 or 400 feet down.
Okay.
She advises you to be extremely cautious crossing this bridge because it's in a geologically unstable area. So, but she corrects your map and she points you in the most direct path to this cavern. But it's a good day and a half, 2 days worth of travel, she says. Especially moving at a quiet pace in the Underdark so as to avoid any nests and some of the goblinoid tribes, etc.
But how many days travel is it to that spire place?
That's what I just said, 1.5 to 2 days.
Oh, okay. So the crevice is closer.
Yeah, the crevice is maybe a day, a little over a day in the same direction. Yeah, but a lot of the Underdark is just lots of tunnels, big caverns, little caverns, more tunnels, more tunnels, more tunnels. But this does seem to lead quite deep before it rises back up again towards the Spirefall Cavern. So,
Okay.
do we need to take a break? Shall we push through? Continue?
I need coffee.
Okay.
I just finished my coffee, so let's take a break. Let's take a long rest, and let's head out for the crevice for Ellen.
Everybody else
Push him
good
off
with
the
that?
edge.
Yep.
Yeah, so we
You can fly.
And we're back again. So, you guys... Oh, I need to do a long rest for you guys. Did you guys have any of your... what do you call it? God, my brain doesn't want to work again today. Hit die left. Can't remember.
So.
I think you guys managed to restore all of your hit die, strangely.
Yeah, I think we rested once already.
Yeah.
So we got most of it back. And this will just top up what we need.
Ta-da!
Yeah, we rested and then we were stuck, and Bims was the only one who could get the stupid gate open.
Why did Bims roll a natural 20?
Well,
Like,
you said
you
two
said two-
people need to roll a d20, so
Yeah.
oh,
two people rolled a d20.
Bims doesn't count. Okay,
Bims on people.
So, as you guys are busy resting, when you come to and you see the Quagoths are busy packing up the goods and things that they stored inside the house with you guys, the entire night. I don't know if you guys would have set watches, but if you had, nothing happened. But if you had, the brother did not sleep, not one wink. He stayed awake the entire time, watching you guys.
That's fair enough. I mean, we do look a bit sketchy.
Yep. And after all, he's just met you guys as well. His sister is too trusting, apparently. But yeah, so you guys are a bit prepared. She wishes you a very fond farewell, saying it is a pleasure doing business, and if she ever finds her way in Saltmarsh, she will look you guys up.
I'll give her a hug and I'll say, "You're welcome to crash at my establishment should you need accommodations."
She might be a bit too much of a prude to crash at your establishment. She might just cast fireball on the room to
To clean it.
sanitize it.
Oh god.
Yeah. Also, if you might want to invite her and her brother to, if they are on the surface world and we do bump into each other, we can take them on a bit of a sea ride in our ship.
We are.
I'll say, "May Glacia protect you."
What is a ship?
It's
It's
our
a-
seacraft.
What is this? What is a sea?
It's a-
We
A lizard that rides the ocean.
Made out of wood.
Impressive.
Made out of wood.
Impressive.
you are always welcome.
A lizard that rides the ocean would more be one of those dragon turtles.
Yeah.
She says, I will definitely take you up on your offer. I've always wanted to explore the top lands. I only see them briefly on our excursions. Of course, we always need to hurry home.
I've got a beautiful location on a map with a... What is this thing? What does it say?
We have a lovely island that we can take you to as well.
There's a ruined
Oh, no.
dungeon, and I've got a map to it, and there should be something really interesting there. It's far away, but it'll be a good seaward travel experience.
This is true. But even the grim old brother that had a good laugh at the giant lizard story. But yeah, they wish you farewell, and they start traveling in more of a southerly direction compared to you guys that were heading westward. But you do have a map now that makes it a little bit simpler. As you guys are busy traveling, I need to roll the dice. I just realized.
We're doing slow and steady, nice and stealthy. And shall I do the 30 feet ahead thing?
If you want to.
Or just send... What's your owl's name again?
I don't have an owl. I have a Tressum.
Now he has a trick.
Oh, yes.
So, after around 3 hours of traveling, you find yourself in a particularly cramped... I must actually describe this to you. When you guys left the cabin that you were in with the last buildings and things, and there was another one of those grand gates. This one, however, was mostly closed, though you could see that something had bashed its way in. And it opened about that gate was, what I can't remember exactly. I believe it was 30, 40 feet high. This thing smashed a 10-foot hole into it. Whatever it was. And that is
Very
how
large.
people are going in and out of the city at the moment, in this direction.
Big ass chicken.
Big ass chicken, yeah. Pretty much. So about 3 hours after leaving the city proper, you find yourself in one of these cramped, dingy little tunnels. You can see there are places where there have been rock falls, pretty much confirming all the changes that she made to your map. But while you're in one of these tunnels, you start feeling the earth rumbling around you.
Oh, shit.
And it's just brief, it's just like a light tremor, and then nothing happens. What do? Do you continue?
I put my ear to the ground and see if I can hear anything more.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Bums, what do you think that was?
Disadvantage? Why with disadvantage?
Because you're trying to hear
Damn.
something through solid rock,
Yeah, it should amplify it more.
you think.
Say, Bums, what do you think that was?
I don't know, boss. Could have been my stomach rumbling.
There
I'm
you
Hey,
hungry.
we ate 3 hours ago.
Oh, by the way, mark off rations, everyone.
go. 18.
Okay, with an 18. Higher in 8. Oh, because you have advantage and disadvantage. Why?
Shield.
Your shield helps with visual advantage.
Nope.
That's
Or
perception.
Perception.
No, to self. Find some way to dissolve those fucking shields. But yes.
Oh, I should have used the Eyes of Annihilation on that chick, and then stolen all of her wares.
Jesus. I feel like we still have to deal with the brother.
It's one less person to deal with.
She's a nice person.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't really do it. She was great. She was a really good
So
under
she's just
dark
showed his real
woman.
colours there.
Yeah,
That's
she's the
glacier.
best.
That's the glacier vibe coming through there.
For sure.
Yeah. She's the best drow we've ever met.
You guys, well, you've never really met Drow before, not in this campaign.
It's just
It's still the best drow we've ever met. Or the worst.
So, Beirut, you put your ear to the ground, trying to listen. And it's odd. It's strange. You hear that rumble, and it seems to be more distant. But as you're listening to it, it doesn't sound like something natural. It sounds like something's burrowing through the earth, nearby.
Hi, Joe James.
I'll say, sounds like we have some visitors around. So I suggest we go very quietly forward,
Oh, I actually need to check something.
very slowly, very quietly, and just keep moving nicely.
I'm gonna fly in such a way that it looks like I'm walking on the roof.
Okay, interesting. That's gonna take a lot of fucking effort, but sure. Okay. So after a while, the
Do
sound
you need us
that
to roll
you felt,
stealths or anything?
yeah, you can give me some stealth checks, but that sound ceases after a while. You don't hear it.
Well, we said we're going slowly, so we have advantage on our stealths.
Yeah. So Carcarius, you can roll again.
Okay.
As can Bims. Wow. Luckily, what do we have in general?
Damn it.
Okay, Corrodus with a 7.
Hey guys, why are we moving so quietly?
I'd like to. This is a group check, so don't worry. You won't fuck up too badly. Most of you succeeded handily. 22, 25, 16, 17. So Bim's usually flies around, so I'm not going to... His stomach is rumbling still. But yeah, Carcarius, you are clanging a little bit, but the rest of the party manages to shut your fucking noisy self up as you're traveling. As you're going, you get to a cavern that opens up, and you see it's probably around 50 to 60 feet across by maybe 70 to 80 feet long. But what's weird is... Wait, give me some perception checks. Wait, no, most of you have got dark vision, though.
Yeah, we all have.
You're going to be able to see this fairly easily then. What you see basically is... sorry, that was weird. This cave, the walls of the cave, is punctured by large holes. Very uniform holes, coming from all directions, from above, from the sides, from below. It's almost like some sort of minefield that's gone off.
Do I see this on my map?
You see this cavern on your map, but she didn't tell you anything specifically about this.
Okay, we're going down.
She did warn that there are some things that nest around here that they avoid.
Okay,
Does it look like the rock has like claw or teeth marks?
Make an investigation roll.
I too would like to investigate this.
I shall ask for Procan's guidance on this.
Yeah, likewise.
I see
My
shit.
own guidance.
You see shit.
What is it?
This is rock.
Investigation.
Yeah, that is rock.
I'm also an archaeologist.
I have
Just BT dubs.
15.
What does archaeology give you?
Well, I would just imagine as an archaeologist, like anything in a dungeon or underground or whatever would be more familiar to me because I've studied it, really.
Peter, you can get advantage because you're a dwarf.
Okay.
So you can roll again. I just want to get your archaeologist thing in front of me. I'm almost certain that the archaeology did actually give you some sort of benefit. I think it's more for history checks.
Yeah, I can tell who made something and how old it is and the worth of art, something like that.
Yeah,
I
so
can't
you
open
can
it.
appraise, those who practice archaeological travel, digging, prior to becoming, you as yourself. It doesn't really. It's like basically, it's because you get the skills, history, and survival. It doesn't really give you any like outright bonus. Cool.
But I know if something was who made a specific
Yeah.
structure, so I would know if this was.
This does not look like it was man-made. Or
Yeah.
mortal.
Okay.
All right. So, did you re-roll Corollas? So, with an 18, and Xerxes has got an 18. Bims won't be able to roll for this because he knows shit. The rest of you guys, also
My
know
15
shit.
doesn't count.
So, between Corollas and Xerxes, you guys go up to one of these 10-foot holes, and immediately you notice it looks very much like the hole that went through the door to the city. You also can tell that there is strange markings on it. It does look like it has been chewed through, but it looks like it has been chewed through with something highly caustic as well. Whatever it is, it's big, and it clearly doesn't mind chewing on rocks, and you don't think that chewing on rocks is too much of a difficult task for it.
Acid worms.
Pretty
It's like
much. Pretty much.
Okay, so where's the exit we're supposed to take, Mr. Navigator?
Straight ahead, I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, you can tell. I mean, these things don't look natural. But across the way from you, on the other side of the cavern, the tunnels continue. So you're heading towards that direction.
Yes, very slowly, very quietly. Just trying not to make a noise, trying not to make a vibration. Bugger all. Just straight across.
All right. Give me some stealth rolls, please.
With advantage. Going nice and slow. And I'm going to guide myself too. Gives me 28.
Okay, that was not bad. 22, 18, 17, 25, 27. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
28.
Who's not vicarious? Why aren't you rolling, Richard?
Sorry.
Are you afraid to roll?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he's going to roll, and then Procan's going to give him his guidance on top of that.
Yeah. Which is... it's above average, at least.
So, you make it about 3/4 of the way through the cavern when you hear that same rumbling coming towards you. And emerging from one of the holes is a beastie that looks like this.
Hacks. I call DM hacks.
No DM hacks. It's called fucking tremor sense.
I said we're going quietly. Not
Tremors,
trying
you
not to make
say?
any vibration. Oh god.
It's just teeth and saliva. I
So
need all
hearing-
of you to roll initiative.
Okay, but hearing this thing getting closer to us, can we not prepare ourselves?
It's super fast. This thing tunnels
Okay.
through the earth like a hot knife.
Jesus, I don't think I've rolled over like a 6 tonight, or this afternoon, besides that now stealth roll.
We can't even prepare emotionally.
Oh, but I do have a new mace to test.
And for some other reason, my map fucked out. I have to recreate it.
Is Whiskers still named Whiskers?
Yeah, Whiskers, yeah.
What the fuck? Give me a second, folks. I'm experiencing some fucking difficulties here.
When are you guys going to upgrade your weapon so I can get that flame tongue? I get my charisma bonus on every attack with that thing.
It looks like I'm going to have to...
Isn't it only flame spells?
I think it's fire damage. Add your charisma modifier to that damage. So when you cast a spell that deals damage. Never mind. Lame. Never mind. Keep your lame ass flame tongue. I still want it, though.
That was very strange. Sorry, give me a second, folks. It completely screwed up my...
I feel like Morloth and Xerxes need to go on a fiery adventure.
I'm in.
Morloth, Xerxes, and Necrobar.
Oh, jeez.
In a duel.
Necrobar would provide the protection for you guys, and you guys just make sure everything in front is on fire.
So in other words, we're not going to the elemental plane of fire, because then we'd be useless.
I was actually telling my party about... this morning about you and your barbarian wizard necromancer that gave me such nightmares.
And what did everybody say? That is a freaking cool idea. Whoever came up with that character is a genius.
They actually wanted to copy your idea. Remind me, your order of operations was Beirut, then Carcarius. Beirut, you still in the front a little bit.
I'm in the front 30 feet.
Okay, so
from everybody else.
You will be at the exit basically. Then Carcarius would be here. And then I've got Carolus that needs to be in.
So I'm at the exits, so I can just...
You could potentially do
Pity it's standing in front of you.
Actually, as a matter of fact, it is not. It is coming out of the wall between where Beirut is and where you guys are.
Shit.
I feel like I'm missing someone. Oh, I am. Bims. Oh, what happened there?
Have you got Whiskers there?
I have got Whiskers right next to you, but like Bims was taking super long to load in for some reason.
He's a fatty. He's been eating too much.
He has. Alright, let's see if this actually works. Share.
Yeah, Whisker's initiative is 16.
Okay, give me a second. I've got a couple of things that I'm trying to do. I'll ask you for it in a second. Can you see anything? No.
Yep, I can see everything.
The cavern, yeah.
It's because... Oh, that's who I forgot. Duh.
Observer.
Observer. Hello, Observer. Let's find you a nook to sit in. There we go. Now you guys can see. And emerging from the wall, you see this purple-looking creature, this worm, just horrible-looking. And for fuck's sake, would you stop doing that? This damn thing does not want to work with me. Don't worry, Richard. You're not the only one rolling shitty for initiative.
Wow, I thought it was 10 foot.
Yeah.
10 foot, like...
In a line, but when it starts...
How long?
Out, it's huge.
Oh, sure.
Who did I say? I've forgotten. What must I do? Oh, Whisker's initiative is
16.
16.
So it's like an accordion.
Oh, like a snake. All right.
So it's 10 feet in diameter.
Yeah, but it's
Ah.
all of it sitting in one place and one.
Unless it's accordionized.
Yeah. So that's huge.
I don't think that is a word. Just by the way.
It is now.
So first up is it, because you guys are surprised.
We're not surprised. We knew exactly that it was around here.
Yeah,
We were expecting it.
I suppose
Yeah.
you weren't
we heard it.
Fine, I'll give you normal initiative. I won't
We lost
slaughter
someone.
you out of hand.
We lost Richard.
This Viking pony of yours.
Is he back?
Yeah, my Discord just decided to refresh itself for whatever fucking reason.
Trying to find appropriate battle music, and I can't.
How
Feel
high
like if-
are the ceiling?
In this cave, it's about 40 feet.
Lacquer.
Ah, shit, that's where it is. Of course, with reinstalling everything, I thought I had installed the sound set. Give me a second.
It's silly that you can't use Twin Spell on huge creatures. It is, though. It really is.
Still an creature. So, Beirut, what are you doing?
I'm deciding. I'm not sure whether I should charge into battle like an idiot or just chill it from the sidelines.
Oh, that's so cool. When I click on this thing, I see its sight. It can't
Yeah.
see some of you.
Ooh. Ah, shit. I just realized being closest to it can probably see me. Fuck.
How do I cancel that movement? I don't want to move.
I didn't see a movement. No, I'm on the right thing. I don't see your movement. Oh, wait,
Same.
here.
Yeah, okay. All I'm going to do is pull up my longbow, take aim, and... Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Just Wingardium Leviosa, it's in the air.
I can't do that. I can only do it for objects, not creatures. It's a telekinesis spell only for objects that are
Not carried.
not carried or are creatures.
Okay, so you can't levitate one of its teeth and just have it follow behind.
Nope. Sadly, not.
You can levitate a rock into its mouth, though.
A big ass rock, yeah.
You could. So,
A boulder.
22 to roll does hit. Roll your damage. Okay, you have scratched and pissed it off.
Yeah, you didn't use your curse, bro.
Yeah, I just realized I made a mistake because already had advantage. I didn't need to take aim. I forgot to put my curse on. Oh well. Oops.
Yep. Oops. Who's next? Bims.
Booms is like, whoa, that thing looks tasty, but it's got bigger teeth than me. So he's gonna fuck off that side. Also, he's still 40 foot in the air because he was on the ceiling with me. That is 8.
Katerina. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You better
Are we
decide
attacking it?
quickly.
No.
Who's attacking? This thing looks hungry.
Well, we can't get away from this thing because it'll find us
It's
wherever we move.
fast. Well, then I'll
It is
try and
actually
shoot it.
wickedly. It's actually a very wicked creature. Unfortunately, you guys rolled really shit. I told you, it's not my fault.
I'll shoot it.
Refuse to take responsibility.
Well, Alan did say he wanted to fight something.
I did.
So,
I just.
and you hit with an 18.
Not
Your
the bad.
crossbow bolt flies across the cavern.
There's
Wait,
one dice.
stop.
What?
You are. This is technically supposed to be dark. You have no light. That
I
should have been a
don't vision.
disadvantage for you.
But I
Yes,
can
dark vision.
see.
You can? Who
Yes.
who doesn't
A
have dark
human.
vision?
Everyone has dark vision.
There's a human
Well,
in my
some
body.
variation.
I
I've
thought
got
somebody
a slightly
didn't.
different one.
Oh, it's
They-
cyan.
Yeah, there used to be someone.
There used to be someone,
I
yes.
forgot. It used to be cyan. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So,
Currently,
mine-
there's only one disadvantaged person. That is Katrina, speaking Elvish. End of story.
I don't know if that's a disadvantage, but sure. So you hit, you do 8 points of damage, which was not bad. It's still
Oh.
pissed though. Would you like to
Ah.
I
roll
was
it?
already pissed before we started.
I'll inspire Carolus. I don't know how, because my hand's shaking a lot. But that's okay. If I touch you in weird places, it's not my fault.
That sounds.
You don't have to want to move somewhere as well.
Do I want to know?
Away.
Because
Like, out of range of sharp teeth.
but can it see me? Yeah, sure. I'll move.
Does it have eyes?
Can
No,
smell.
it does not.
You can sniff. You can taste the air. You can taste my fear.
So,
Mm-hmm.
where you moving to?
There.
I swear I'm not seeing your movement mark. Why does it do that? If I click on something... Okay, never mind. It's obviously a feature they've put in for DMs. So, Whiskers.
Will provide me advantage.
Alright. Whiskers' turn is over.
And Whiskers will be in the air, obviously.
Obviously. Carolus. What you doing?
Okay. Gonna move this way.
Let me just
And
move it
then-
slightly out of the wall there.
And then move it. Move that way.
Okay.
Then throw some sunbolts at it.
Oh, okay. He's choosing the better side of valor.
Yep.
Go for it. So the first one is a miss.
Miss. Okay.
It hits it, but it just glances off. The next one hits, however, burning a hole through it. 8 points of damage.
8 damage. Okay. So I'm gonna do. It's first, can't remember the name. Fury blows.
Flurry of blows.
Fury blows.
Flurry of bros.
So it's another
2.
2. Let me just make sure I get. Yeah, I only get 2.
Yeah.
It's
Sounds
always 2.
Uh,
Never goes up. Sadly.
right. Ooh, the first one
Nice.
is 13 to hit. The second one.
This thing
Ooh,
is
20.
shit. Doesn't matter because there's a natural 20. Roll that damage.
A D6. Well,
Hey. 11 points of damage. It's not bad.
We're
Okay.
barely
It's looking
breaks a
hurt.
bit.
Yeah, so we know
It's
that
looking,
armor class is above 16 so far.
it's looking niffed.
Yep. It is very miffed.
Niffed.
And there's like a potent smell in here. It's like, how to explain it? It's like a chemical factory in here now. It's like you feel like you should put on some sort of gas mask.
Okay.
So, Xerxes.
Yeah. It's in my turn.
I want to shoot a firebolt straight into its mouth.
Go for it.
Or do I want to throw a fireball straight into its mouth?
Either way, you have options.
Personally, I know exactly what I would do. Because yes, a fireball in the mouth would be quite a
Yeah.
spectacle. Because right now it's away from everyone.
Yep. You'll basically catching it as it comes. Oh shit! And it fails.
Nice.
Very
wait.
dexterous, apparently.
I need to do something. I want to test something quick. If I push +5 and cast for my... See if that works.
Yep.
Yeah, +5 for my fire damage,
Oh,
charisma
yeah, for your
bonus.
affinity. So 29 points of fire damage. This
That's
thing
lame.
rocks back and it roars in pain as its mouth is on fire. It just spews bile and saliva everywhere. Some of it lands on you, Carcarius, and you can hear a slight sizzling
God damn it.
coming from your armor.
Dodge.
And then I retreat.
Makes sense. Retreat!
Fuck. I also didn't do my can I still use a cantrip?
You can.
If you quicken spell.
You got a bonus action.
Yeah.
But what do you want to use your Hexblade's Curse or?
Yeah.
Hexblade's Curse is not a cantrip or anything. You can just Hexblade it
It just
as a
happens.
bonus action. Yeah.
It's an ability. It's
It's
a
an
class
ability.
feature.
Yeah.
So I should have obviously done that first, but a bit late now. So I put it on me. What do I put on me and what do I put on it? Fuck.
There's one that says IFT.
The self ones are for me, and the other one is for it.
Yeah, there's a IFT one, which is a if target that goes on you, and the other one goes on it.
So like that.
No. That Hexblade Curse crit 19, that doesn't go on you. Only when you do your attack you put that on, because that's for a roll.
Okay.
That's for an attack roll.
Does that
Cool.
hit your turn?
It does now.
So this thing, it's being hurt, but because it doesn't have eyes, it cannot tell what hurt it. So it's gonna roll a dice. Great stuff. It lunges towards Bayroom.
God damn it!
Thank you.
And I will, whatever the first attack is, I'm going to impose disadvantage. I don't care.
Does it require eyes to get that disadvantage? It needs to be able to see you, right?
Oh shit!
Take that, mother.
When a creature you can see makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll. So it's a creature that I can see.
Yeah, but I mean, it's you changing your appearance to make him freak out. He can't see that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I won't use it then. The point is moot.
He's gonna bite your ass. Actually, he didn't even have to move close to you. I just realized. He was already close enough. He has range.
Oh, shit.
He wasn't that close to me. He was further back. What's his range?
No, he was there.
Then he'll creep forward. Ah, shit.
I know,
What
yeah,
bullshit
yeah.
is that? All I needed to do was roll higher than a 6.
Jesus.
Fine. Then he's going to hit you with his tail as well, which is also 10-foot range. $25 to hit. Can you do anything about it?
25. Shit, what is my armor class? Hold on a second. Oh, what the hell happened to my character sheet? Moved up somehow. Oh. Okay. 17s, 20, 25. No, it'll still hit. Nope, I can't do anything about that. Couldn't you have rolled a 24?
Make me a constitution check in the meantime, please.
Saving throw.
Saving throw, yeah. So you take 11 points of damage. No, 20 points of damage, sorry. As the stinger pierces you. And you rolled a 7 on your saving throw. And you feel this...
Oh, wait. That's not an ability check. Sorry, yeah.
You feel this odd sensation as something in its tail is pumping venom into you. And you take an additional 12d6 poison damage.
Jesus.
Mother.
Why is it resisted?
You immune to poison?
How are you immune to poison?
I'm immune to poison. Purity of body.
That's not fair. Fine. You feel the stuff being injected in, but your body magically repels it because of level bullshit.
I was so waiting for that because you know what? Who gave it to us? The DM.
Wait, hang on. You got it from me from the Hero's Feast.
Yep.
Hero's Feast would have expired.
24 hours.
So it's your fault.
We've
not
been
ours.
gone for like days.
You've been down here for a couple of days, so you should no longer have that.
And you must take it off all of us then.
I'm about to. I keep forgetting about that. Bims also had it. Sorry, Neville, you will take your... Whiskers doesn't have it. Corollas has it. Oh, and Peter, you must forget that you actually have your inspiration. You could have actually used it on one of your attacks. I realize now, on your behalf. Yeah, I think that's everybody's. So, Neville, let's try that again, shall we? You take 40 points of damage, and this time it sticks.
Fuck sakes.
Jeez. Ouch.
And then it is going to... Interesting. I'm trying to decide, would it move? It has scrumptious targets within range.
Yeah, I doubt it would move.
I also don't think it would move. Because, well, actually, technically, you guys have run. 2 of you guys have run. It would follow who ran closest to it, which is you, Corollas. Trying to get into the head of a giant purple worm. And that will end its turn. Carcarius, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
Righty.
Please note, Beru ain't looking too healthy.
Yeah, I know. Just saying, Xerxes is still too fucking far away for this shit, so sorry Xerxes, you're not gonna be in this.
Am I?
Yeah, that's why I moved.
plotted it out?
Myself. And I shall cast Beacon of Hope. So advantage on death saves and max healing from everything. And then this needs to go on to myself. And then I don't think there's anything else I can do as a bonus action.
It's a spell, right? Or is it
Yeah. No, it's a spell. It's one of my domain spells, though. But
yeah, it's still a spell. It's not a class.
yeah, no, that's why I'd love to do that and spiritual weapon, but stupid D&D has rules.
Yes, it does. Books of them. Many books of them. Cool. So that's your turn.
And then I'll use my last 15 feet to move down here.
Alright.
Cool.
Hit the dragon. Observer. Observed.
Surfer, help us.
Oh wait, observer shouldn't be visible. He should just be there. I think he can still see things. Yes.
Okay, to get advantage, do I need to move there or there? I think it's there I need to move.
Hold on. Yeah. To get advantage, you need to move there. Yes. There.
There. Okay, cool. Sort of like pointer's mute because I had advantage anyways, but it's fine. Because now...
But you give Carolus advantage now, so.
Yep. That's... First and foremost, let's see. I'm gonna cast Pain of Strength on this thing. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do my Green Flame Blade. And I'm gonna advantageously...
Wait for them to put all those fucking things on. It's like, make a fucking macro that just applies everything.
well.
Oh,
Jeez! Wow.
1 and a 3 will not do it.
Wow. That is like, wow.
Yep.
So, for your
Damn.
next trick,
For my next trick, I will just end my turn.
it's that poison. That poison is really getting to you. You're like throwing up as you're trying to do shit.
Jeez. Like,
So, Bims.
Bims. Can I see what Bims sees? I can't see Bims on the map.
Really?
Or the
Oh, Bims is sitting in the
Bims is
corner.
there.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't move him or anything. Why can't I see what Bims sees?
Select Bims's character sheet.
Yeah, I have.
Can you still not?
Yeah.
On the top right hand side of Bims's character sheet, double click on the icon up there. See if it moves you.
No. It takes me, centers his token on the map, but I can't see him.
Can you open and you can open his character sheet and everything.
Yeah, I've got his character sheet open right now.
That is the weirdest thing. I wonder why it's doing that.
Anyways, just put him there, I guess.
There-ish.
Yeah.
He's done.
Now, if I click on his token after having seen his token, I can see what he sees. But I couldn't see his token.
In the beginning.
Yeah. I can only see oh, if I click on Xerxes, then I can see what he sees, what him and Bim sees, and just what he sees. Sorry, what he sees, what him and Bim sees. Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing with Bim's. If I double click on Bim's and I only see Bim stuff. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna spot up a little bit how that stuff has changed. Cool. So is that Bim's turn?
Yeah.
Katarina, Siri, you are up. What are you doing?
It doesn't
Why do I
have
always talk
eyes.
the Russian accent with you.
Because Katarina. It doesn't have eyes.
Nope.
Does it have ears?
Yes.
It does.
Or something analogous to.
But it can hear.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna whisper
Ooh.
at level 4 if I hit.
Ouch.
If I hit.
Go for it.
Let's see if I hit first.
Is it a hit or is it a save?
It's a save. That's why it's okay.
I'm fairly certain you're gonna.
Are you sure? Because D&D hates me.
No,
Okay.
I'm fairly sure because this thing ain't clever and it ain't wise and it
Okay,
ain't charismatic.
so
It's a fucking worm.
1. Okay. Let's hope.
Ooh.
Oh, 2
nice.
ones.
18 points of damage.
Sadness.
It's still decent damage.
But 2 ones. Still so sad.
And for your bonus? Anything with your bonus?
Yeah. Here you go, guard carriers.
You are inspired.
You are inspired by my weird whispering that's happened next to you. And I just touch you ominously like this. As I whisper.
Very glad I can see in the dark, otherwise I'd be scared.
Cool. And
And that's it? No.
Okay, good. Whiskers? Giving you advantage still? Neville? I still can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
You might as well be a puppet.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Whiskers can't give me advantage anymore. So, give advantage to Xerxes.
Xerxes. Okay. Carolus. What you doing?
Gonna use my bonus action to ignite my sword.
So, Carolus unsheathes his short sword.
Just gonna
Flame
make sure
tongue.
I didn't mess something up.
You're gonna get it on.
Yes. No, over twice.
You have twice. Where?
Yeah. Okay. Because it's off. So I'm gonna put it on there.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, you had it and it was off. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so do I get advantage?
Yes.
I still want the flame tongue. I figured out that I can get my +5 charisma if I use green flame blade.
Ah.
Then it's extra fire.
Oh, that's a miss.
A miss on a 16.
You do have your inspiration dice.
My inspiration dice?
You've got a D.
Bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration. You can roll a D8.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a d8.
You
7.
hit.
Okay.
That makes it a 23, which will hit. Roll damage. Let's just remove the inspiration thing.
1-1.
So,
Okay.
11 points of damage for your first hit. Your second attack. Oh, shit. This flippin' dwarf with his criticals on the second hit. God damn it. 27 to hit with a critical definitely. Roll your damage. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
23 points of damage. So how much damage is that? There's like 34 points of damage in one shot. And you're burning any key? Did you smoke any weed, by the way? While you were in the room?
I used my bonus action to ignite the flame.
Oh, so you can't.
So I can't use it to Benki.
Not yet.
And the
That's
worst
next
part
then.
is this worm is still moderate in damage.
Yep.
So, that's your turn. Xerxes. What you doing?
I'm gonna shout to Whiskers, shit's in its mouth, so I'm going to throw fire at it.
The Tressum obliges. Without too much additional detail. Oh man! You're lucky you have a +11.
Yeah, just flip.
That hits.
It's nasty.
36 and a 9, really. 26 points of damage.
Yeah, that's hectic for a cantrip.
For a firebolt. It's powerful.
Was that with your +5?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, did I get the +3? Oh yeah, there's the effects +3.
Yeah.
No, where's the
Does it do it to your damage as well?
from my hex there should be +3. Wait, the attack, the +3 for the attack is from the wand, but then it doesn't give +3 to damage. That's just for attack. Hey?
Yeah. But,
Okay, yeah, then it's right.
Yeah, you got your +5, and then the +3 gives you +8, and then you got your 2 dice for the actual.
Yeah. I just thought that the war mage wand was also damage, but it's just attack. So yeah, that's right.
Cool. Which brings us to the worm. And the worm has a new target to focus on. This fucking dwarf. The thing right in front of it that keeps on hitting it.
Critically.
And it's gonna bite you, dwarf. Does a 29 hit?
Sometimes.
You take 17 points of damage. But something else happens. You are a large or smaller creature. Please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
People gonna get eaten again.
Yeah, it sounds like an...
You have your cloak on, hey?
Yes. Dex save.
Dex save. 13 fails.
+1 for the cloak. You must put the cloak of protection effect on yourself.
So 14
This is
fails.
dex save.
Yeah, but don't you get saving throws +1 with the cloak?
Just AC, I think.
AC and saving throws.
Oh.
So you must
Don't
put the
you
effect
have-
on yourself.
I know, you've got evasion, which counts for area of effect things. Yeah, so... Peter?
Hmm? Yeah, okay, so it ate me.
It ate you.
Even
You
with
are
a 14.
currently blinded and restained. Yeah, even with the 14. DC 19.
Hey, nah.
Let's go on you as well.
I know what that feels like.
Well,
You have to
Oh.
cover against attacks and other effects outside the worm, and you take a certain amount of acid damage at the start of each of the worm's turns. If the worm takes 30 damage or more in a single turn from the creature inside it needs to do a DC con to keep you in, basically.
Well, I mean, of anyone, he's got the highest chance of actually doing that damage in a single turn.
And now, since it's eaten someone, it's going to hit you with its tail again.
Bye-bye.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Misses.
I uncannily dodge.
Yeah, no, very uncannily. Alright, then that will end its turn.
I can just imagine you like taking a step to the side and like limping and just spitting blood and like half dead. But you did it.
You did it. So, Vicarious, what you doing?
Yeah, moving
I think
there.
it would be more like just drop to the ground or something.
Do I get advantage from there? Or do I need...
Well, technically, the dwarf
You can
is
stand
no
where
longer
Carolus
here.
is.
Yeah.
He's inside.
Okay, so I can stand on there.
He's in the belly again.
Cool. So, bonus action, healing word on Beru at 2nd level. So he gets. I just want to check here.
Just maximize it, or will it?
Yeah, there's no way of doing. I need to create things for max healing.
No. What you do is you go to the options thing.
Doesn't work. It's only for damage. We tried that before.
Oh, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember.
So I just want to see. So he gets, let's say, 13 points of healing.
Alright.
Oh, wait, sorry. And plus whatever my additional shit is, which is. So it's at 2nd level, so it's an extra 4 points of healing.
So 17 points of healing.
Yeah. And then I get. Let's check my blessed healer thing. Well, not that I need healing at the moment, but.
You don't need healing.
Yeah. So that's bonus action, take that off. And then I'm going to try my Mace of Smiting.
Go for it.
Oh, wait. Attack. And with Bardic Inspiration, do I say that before I attack, or.
No, you
Can I
can
do
use
it
it
off?
after the fact.
Okay.
Basically, it's supposed to be before I say whether or not it hits or miss.
You're going to use it.
You can use it if you like.
Well, an 8
not
isn't
worth
even going to
it.
help.
No,
I'll save it. Fucking Mace. You're worse than the Trident.
Hey, I paid good money for that mace.
I paid good spellbook.
Paid for it.
Yeah.
Paper money.
I paid for it. You didn't pay for it.
Oh wait, was that for the ring of telekinesis?
Yeah, that was slightly discounted. And the Haversack.
I paid a little bit because I sold that vicious quarterstaff. Okay, so
So, Garius, are you doing anything else?
Can't do anything else, so no.
End your turn. Beru, you feel slightly better. Carolus got swallowed.
Yeah, and I'm going to try and retrieve the dwarf, and I'm going to attack this thing, green flame blade as usual, and all the nice stuff that goes along with it. Actually, hold on, before I do that, I am above and beyond. I'm going to hexblade curse this thing too.
This poor worm is getting cursed all over. It's like evil Oprah Winfrey. You get a curse. You get a curse.
every tooth has got a curse on it.
Basically, it's attacking with its mouth and its ass. So you're cursing its mouth and you're cursing its ass. It's big enough. But if I make that route, critical hits.
Vorpal scimitar as well.
Oh.
And can it survive without its head? That is the question. But first, let's do the damage.
That does not apply to creatures too big. You cannot chop off its head with your sword. You need a bigger sword. A much bigger sword.
If the creature has at least one head, it doesn't specify the size.
Sure it did.
Well, let's do the damage.
Yo. Disgusting.
26 points of damage. Well, the dwarf is still inside because the damage has to be on the inside of it for it to regurgitate things out.
Can't you attack it in its mouth?
No.
I wanted to chop its head off.
But it gets the damage.
Yeah, but you shove it in its ass. That's inside.
It is inside, but it's not quite the right.
It's not on top.
Points. Alrighty, so Neville, anything else?
No, well, I want to know if it chops its head off.
I'm busy reading. In addition, when you attack a creature that has at least one hand, the creature dies if it has 5 hits. The creature is immune to this effect if it is immune to slashing damage, doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions, or the DM decides that the creature is too big. The DM decides that the creature is like I said earlier. However,
That's a nice little,
such a creature instead takes an extra 68 slashing damage. So roll 68.
Oh, it's one off.
Oh wow, that's still disgusting.
68.
Why not just make it chop off the pointy tail?
That's gross, dude. That is so gross.
56. Wait. Yeah,
73 damage.
Yep. That is gross. I agree with you completely.
That is
disgusting.
awesome.
Wait, I need to call out a calculator. Yeah. It's looking extremely bloodied.
Tasty.
Absolutely.
Guess what? We have rations for a long time.
I don't think you'll be eating this thing.
Only Bayroom that stuffs worms in his mouth.
Just imagine the fish you can catch with this worm.
No.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
And your turn, please.
Can we cast like reverse medicine? Yeah, like
neutralize the.
Yeah, neutralize acid or poison or whatever.
Do you have prestidigitation?
I do.
You can make this worm taste like chocolate cake if you want.
Yeah, but that's just taste. It's not the what is. It's gonna the impact on my guts is what I'm worried about.
Well, we can see you guys can attempt to slaughter this thing.
Oi, you, Jack Nicholson, Nick Jackelson.
Didn't we let him go, or is he still with us?
Nick Jackelson.
He's still with you.
Here's
guys.
some food for you, my dude.
It's just staying in its jackal form. So, what's Bim's doing?
Bums looks at me and winks, and I go,
No.
Nuh-uh.
and he just like sulks a little bit, and just you know,
I can't be
like
a real dragon.
picks at the wall,
I like to think that there's a little draconic.
Throws a
wall that
stone.
goes-
can I have him like just lug a stone at him?
Sure. Make
Okay.
a dexterity attack.
Okay, so must I just roll a Dex ability check?
Straight dex.
Let me just.
Oh my shit.
That's a crit.
Roll 2d4s for an improvised weapon.
Okay.
How the fuck you guys get away with this shit? I don't know. He takes 5 points of damage from the sharp rock that Bims throws at him somehow.
And he just like pretends to breathe fire out, but he can't. But he does it anyways.
No, I still keep them.
Cool.
Good boy.
I will attempt to whisper at it again.
Whisper it again. You fucking worm. Die.
You're not very nice.
Your mother was an earthworm and your father was a salamander.
Nah, it would be like the most childish playground insults ever. It's like you're being mean and you're smelly.
You're a big
things like
poo-poo
that.
face.
Basically.
He
Oh, it succeeded! But it's half damage.
So half damage.
Wait,
Roll good, Mickey, so you can kill it.
I'm reading. Is it? Yeah, no, that's half damage. The other one is no. But I'm doing it at level 3.
Okay.
So I do something at least. Yay.
Ooh.
That's much better.
That
That
is
look-
much better.
I rolled, yeah.
13 points of damage. It is seriously on the edge here. It is considering whether or not it should run away or not.
Kill it!
It can't because there's something inside it. That's
Who says
gonna
it
kill it.
can't?
It's gonna kill it. Although
I
we
like
might
the
find,
image of this,
we might
this,
find the Lord's
this
Dwarf
worm
while
diving into the ground to escape with Corolla still inside.
Yeah.
Because that means he only has one direction to crawl out of.
Whiskers, Xerxes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Carolus. You take 24 points of acid damage from being on the inside of this thing. Would you
Wish it
care
was
to hit
poison.
it?
Wish it was poison damage.
Unfortunately, you are now not dealing with the tail yet. That's still to be decided.
Are we still on top? Everyone can see us.
No,
Well,
you're
not me, but
inside this thing.
yes, but like everyone can see the thing.
Yeah.
There's two people standing next
Is
to
it
it.
the second time you've been
I
swallowed?
can't see. Yes, I can't see anything. I just see black around me
So
on the
what's your
map.
name?
Okay. Gonna stab it with the sword.
Does he have advantage?
No, I don't think I will have advantage.
No, unfortunately, you're on the inside, being slowly swallowed.
Yeah, but you can't miss, you know?
Yeah, but it's more a case of like, I've got this much room to stab because my arms are being pressed against my.
But he's a dwarf. He's stout and
No. That is
I don't have disadvantage. Okay, so I'm gonna use my other attack as well, and then my bonus action, if I haven't killed it, I'm gonna use burning hands on it.
Ooh, okay, cool. So, well, first make your second attack.
this thing is basically a fire elemental, hey?
It hits! You hit! You barely hit, but you hit.
Well, yeah, if I'm done with it, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It is dead. You have
Nice.
destroyed the purple worm. You may
But
now
he is-
crawl out of its belly at a pace of 20 feet.
20 foot.
20 foot. And you exit prone, covered in saliva and other unmentionable juices.
I'll press the digitation him clean, shame.
The only dirty thing of me is my face and my hands.
I'll make
I
them
will
clean.
prepare
The
my
clothes
knives.
are the magic clothes. That's right.
Yes, the magic clothes.
I'll clean the rest of you, though.
Alright.
Your foul mouth included.
I will prepare my knives to dismantle it.
Alright. So you wanna do that part now? Shall
Yeah,
we?
I don't think I'm going to use my dagger to like gut it. I'm actually going to use my Vorpal sword to gut it because the thing's so damn big.
I've also, I'm coming to help you.
I just need to grab the thing quickly.
Is it strength you need to? Yeah, okay.
Monster, where are you? I am trying to find the monster hacking book.
How much would a tooth go for?
Well, while they're busy hacking and my other thing's still up, I'm just going to do a mass healing word so that Carolus and Beirut can get some bit of health.
Cool.
Cool, thank you. But what
So that's
another thing I want to look at is in this thing's stomach because it can't digest through everything. There's some things acid doesn't digest, so I want to see if there's any goodies inside too.
so that's there.
That's
The
nasty.
previous
there.
meals.
And then I gotta heal up the other bit of extra, which was blessing the disciple of life.
What is this thing considered to be?
The level heal
Gargantuan
5.
monstrosity. So two.
Should put that on first.
Where's this thing?
You guys get an extra 5 points of healing. I just don't have the thing to add it.
Extra 5.
Yeah.
So I need a nature check.
Use the modifier next time.
Yeah, no, I meant to drag over the, what's it? The effect to me, but I forgot I need to do it before I heal.
Nature or survival? Nature.
I'm helping
Anybody
you.
in the system?
Oh, nature. I can only help with survival.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know if
we've normally done the
Siren is
survivals.
necessary.
Siren, do you have proficiency in nature?
She has
She's
half
not there.
proficiency. Which I've allowed before that for these things you could. She records some ARB lore, a story she heard in some dive bar somewhere. So you can get advantage.
Okay, so I will
Mickey,
roll
you're
a
giving
nature.
Neville advantage from your half proficiency in nature.
Yes, my half proficiency.
And he rolls 2 6s.
I could kind of tell you what's going on.
Giddy aunt.
I know it's a worm of some kind and it's purple with teeth. That is all you can get from me.
You get 1 fart.
So you're
Oh,
only
no.
able to harvest half of the items. So, jeez. You get 30 days worth of rations.
Or the edible.
And then
I'm putting that.
you have to choose now.
I'm putting that in the party sheets. The ration so long.
Oh no, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag it in.
Okay, cool.
Because we need to decide now. Do you want the hide, or do you want the tail stinger?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Do we want poison or skin?
I'll
I
tell
would
you the
say-
difference. The tail stinger can be crafted into a long sword with 700 gold pieces in 24 days, a lance with 700 gold in 24 days, or a rapier with 700 gold 24 days. On hit, the weapon deals 2d6 poison damage.
That's awesome.
I say, don't we have a weaponsmith here somewhere? I'm sure the dwarf is a weaponsmith.
What
It's a
dwarf?
blacksmith.
Mason.
Oh, is he a mace?
Let me
Yeah.
check the other thing.
You're not a
Mace-
blacksmith.
The
Mason
hide
tools,
can
smith's
be-
tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hide can
But
be
do I-
turned into leather armor, studded leather armor, and you can make 3 sets of armor from this hide.
The stinger.
Yeah, the stinger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poison lance.
Why does this stupid thing not want to open up the party sheet?
Or you can get a poison rapier.
I can use any of those weapons.
Okay, so the other thing that you managed to get off of it, and this is probably something that I'm going to regret, you do manage to harvest half of the protective plates, the scales of this thing. 2 plates can be crafted into a set of plate armor with 1,500 gold pieces in 5 days, or into a set of half plate armor for 750 gold.
Half plate, as in bums can wear it.
No. You wish? No. You also get 4 vials of purple worm poison.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is can be put onto ammunition. A creature hit by the poisoned weapon must make a DC 16 con save or take 66 poison damage, or on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Once
I've got a
fired,
question.
The poison retains its potency, for 1 minute before drying. Yeah.
I've got a question. You know those bubbles that you can blow through that little circular thing?
Yeah.
Can I get something like that for the poison for when I shoot my magic missiles?
No.
It was worth asking.
Yeah, you never
Because
know.
magic missiles are not an item. It's a force of. It's a magical energy bolt.
But that's exactly it. I'm forcing a magical energy bolt through the poison onto a target.
It will just burn up whatever's touching it. Okay, but you do manage to successfully harvest all that stuff in like a month's worth of rations for one of you people. 30 days worth of rations. If you hadn't stuffed up that check, you would have gotten 60 days worth of rations from this thing. You're
Well,
making
seeing
some
as-
very interesting biltong out of it.
Well, seeing as Bims is like stomach growling at the moment, he can have some rations now.
Yeah.
I just want to check one more thing, is whether or not the XP has been added for you guys.
Mm.
It has not.
3,000 each, you say?
Not quite.
Nah, I think it's 5,000 each.
Not quite. I don't know what
Fine.
it's done. It's not,
2,700 is also fine.
it's not adding it in for some reason. I will sort it out. But it is actually... How many of you are there? There are 5 of you. Oh, so close.
We only need 2,318.
Really?
Yeah.
You got 2,600 each from this thing.
Oh yeah!
So, guess what? You get to level up when you finally get back to civilization.
We need to find a city to spend a weekend, guys.
Yay.
Like to go
Is
home.
there not some sort of like summer spa down here somewhere that I can just relax and level up for a week?
Yeah, hot springs with fire elementals.
I don't know why it's not letting me add it. I'm gonna have to add it like manually, it seems. No, it still won't allow me to add it. Why? Create item. Oh, here we go. That was weird. It's like totally locked up my side of the magic things. CR. Just so that you know, that was a CR15 encounter.
Can Bums wear a cloak of protection?
Can he wear a cloak of protection?
Yeah, cloak of protection. Can he wear any armor related stuff? Bonuses.
You can make some very like custom made armor for him, sure.
Yeah, I would like to.
We are like 718 XP short.
No?
Yeah.
I'm 718 XP short.
You're right. The maths was wrong.
This was wrong. Cool. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to call it there for this evening. That was a lot of fun. When you guys basically finish chopping up this place, everything is quiet, and you're going to continue on your journey. You've only been going now for... What, about
4 hours.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 hours after that whole battle, and the time it takes to chop up a gargantuan monstrosity, I'm going to say is going to be a few more hours.
Did we take that new haversack?
Yes.
Okay, so we're taking it, all the meat goes in there.
Corollas has got it.
Throw some salt in it and put it in the haversack.
You're lucky that that sack is magical, Corollas. Otherwise, it could have been chewed up by the stomach acid. Delicious.
Like I said, I wish it was poison and not...
Can't I
Because
use...
I have resistance to poison.
Can I not use prestidigitation to clean it of the bad shit?
Yeah, you can afterwards. I'll allow you to do that.
Yeah, I think while we're chopping stuff off, I'm just gonna clean it, pack it away, pack it away.
All the bits that don't look sanitary. Cool.
Yeah, that don't look yummy. And Bims, I'm gonna take one ration off here. Bims is gonna savage something right now.
He's like vengeful eating. I eat of my enemy. Whatever this thing has for a heart, Bims is eating it. Cool. All right, thank you very much, guys. Then we will see you guys on Wednesday, hopefully. Have a good evening further. The podcast and all that will be up in, well, some other point this week. I can't make exact promises. Yeah, and on the YubTubs and all that jazz. Have a good, safe time. Adios.